Now that the deal was done, all he wanted to do was get out of here. But still he lingered, not wanting to ask the question that was on his mind but knowing he had to. Because there was no gift-giving going on here, Streeter had been making deals in the bank for most of his life, and he knew a horse trade when he saw one. Or when he smelled it, a faint, unpleasant stink like burned aviation fuel. In words of one syllable, you have to do the dirty to someone else if the dirty is to be lifted from you. But stealing a single hypertension pill wasn't exactly doing the dirty. Was it? Elvid, meanwhile, was yanking his big umbrella closed. And when it was furled, Streeter observed an amazing and disheartening fact: it wasn't yellow at all. It was as gray as the sky. Summer was almost over. Most of my clients are perfectly satisfied, perfectly happy. Is that what you want to hear? It was. And wasn't. I sense you have a more pertinent question, Elvid said. If you want an answer, quit beating around the bush and ask it. It's going to rain, and I want to get under cover before it does. The last thing I need at my age is bronchitis. Where's your car? Oh, was that your question? Elvid sneered openly at him. His cheeks were lean, not in the least pudgy, and his eyes turned up at the corners, where the whites shaded to an unpleasant and, yes, it was true, cancerous black. He looked like the world's least pleasant clown, with half his makeup removed. Your teeth, Streeter said stupidly. They have points. Your question, Mr. Streeter. Is Tom Goodhue going to get cancer? Elvid gaped for a moment, then started to giggle. The sound was wheezy, dusty, and unpleasant, like a dying calliope. No, Dave, he said. Tom Goodhue isn't going to get cancer. Not him. What, then? What? The contempt with which Elvid surveyed him made Streeter's bones feel weak, as if holes had been eaten in them by some painless but terribly corrosive acid. Why would you care? You hate him, you said so yourself. But, watch. Wait. Enjoy. And take this. He handed Streeter a business card. Written on it was the Non-Sectarian Children's Fund and the address of a bank in the Cayman Islands. Tax haven, Elvid said. You'll send my 15% there. If you short me, I'll know. And then woe is you, kiddo. What if my wife finds out and asks questions? Your wife has a personal checkbook. Beyond that, she never looks at a thing. She trusts you. Am I right? Well? Streeter observed with no surprise that the raindrops striking Elvid's hands and arms smoked and sizzled. Yes. Of course I am. Our dealing is done. Get out of here and go back to your wife. I'm sure she'll welcome you with open arms. Take her to bed. Stick your mortal penis in her and pretend she's your best friend's wife. You don't deserve her, but lucky you. What if I want to take it back? Streeter whispered. Elvid favored him with a stony smile that revealed a jutting ring of cannibal teeth. You can't, he said. That was in August of 2001, less than a month before the fall of the towers. In December, on the same day Winona Ryder was busted for shoplifting, in fact, Dr. Roderick Henderson proclaimed Dave Streeter cancer-free, and, in addition, a bona fide miracle of the modern age.